back to another vlog. In this vlog we are unboxing and testing the Elgato Stream Deck XL, and I'll even show you how to use it. Basic stuff, you know. So without further ado, let's start with the unboxing. Now let's get this baby open. Take a look at removing the tape inside. There we go. Quick startup guide. And here is the button panel itself. You see here. All the buttons here. LCD, fully customizable and programmable. You can choose your own images and stuff to label these buttons. And they feel really good to push too. Here is the stand for the Stream Deck, and all you need to connect it to your computer is a USB port. This is a USB cable that comes from this to your computer. Now, in order to attach the Stream Deck to the stand, there are magnets inside this, or pins, or studs, or whatever, and it fits in quite naturally. And it sits quite stable at your table. No pun intended. Now let's go and start testing it, and I'll show you the basics.
Right, before we begin with the test and functionality of the Stream Deck, I'm going to show you how and where to put in the cable. Just simply remove the stand and the USB cable that came along with the Stream Deck. You'll get a USB-C port, right? I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Right here. And you put that, all kind of logical, you know, but you put it in. It's a bit tight. There we go. And there's a hole for the cable to go through here. Then, oh, I forgot. There is, as you can see, a hole in the stand. That's where your USB cable goes through. It is, let's see, this way. There. Now you can see, cable is here, coming out the back end. And let's plug it in the PC. And then I'll show you the basics and how to use it. Right, now I'm gonna show you how to download the software for the Elgato Stream Deck. What you gotta do is go to elgato.com/en, go to the download page, and select your product. Down here, the Stream Deck XL. And your operating system, Windows or Mac, and then push this download button. Now, I already have downloaded it, but you simply download it, install it, run the install wizard and stuff, and I've connected it to my desktop table right here. So, as you can see, this is my current profile. You can have several profiles and switch between them as you use the Stream Deck, which gives you quite a lot of options. You know, it gives you a lot to choose from, because you could have a, let's say for example you wanna record a YouTube video. You perhaps need another set of buttons, because this is primarily for the streams that I use, and for OBS too, and Streamlabs. And on the right hand side, you'll have the integrations. This is the Elgato Game Capture, which uses the Elgato Game Capture software, and you get several functions. Now let's say for example I wanted to add a scene, which I already have, but for the sake of this video, let's make a new profile. You simply click here and then click add profile. Now the Stream Deck, well, the buttons removed, well, the buttons disappeared, and now I can make my own new scene. So now to delete said button, right click on it and press delete, and yeah, there we go. And now we add a scene to OBS Studio. Click here and drag a scene over to any button over here. Call it let's say main, for the main recording scene. And here are the scene collections, which you download in your OBS Studio software. Now I'm using the dark mode scene set, that's the collection, and this is the scene within the collection you gotta choose. So this is the live scene, starting scene, pause, and this is the different kind of scenes you got in OBS. I'll show you how it works in a minute. There we go. And now you can also pick an own design or your own picture or even a GIF. You can download an animated GIF if you want to on this icon. And as I'm making these buttons, it will in real time show up on the Stream Deck itself. Now to add a custom picture or GIF, click on this arrow here. Click on set from file, which is a local file. Now I have several pre-made, which I made myself, pre-made icons. Now let's choose sure, let's choose this one. Now this is how it will look in active state. So if we add another scene, let's call this one pause, which we use to create a pause scene. Now let's see here, I can drag OBS Studio over to this monitor so you guys can see as well. Right, so if I were to choose to push this button, main, let's try it. It goes here. And if I want to go pause, I simply hit the pause button. It's that easy. It's really easy to use that way. And you can also, let me put this down for a minute. You can also add a media source, which can be any kind of short video of your choosing. For example, an intermission video or a starting stream loop video, you know, from your local. I don't have any at the moment, but it's really easy. Just drag it to that place, select the title and select the source for where the audio will come out from, so that you can hear the audio as well as the viewers. Go back to OBS Studio on the right side and find the record function button, add it there, and let's say call it start rec, like so. The soundboard allows you to play any audio MP3 file which you got saved on your computer. Simply add a title, let's say Thanos. I don't have it at the moment on my computer, but you simply add Thanos sound, for example. A short sound of Thanos, any kind of quote. And you selected the file directory where you have the said MP3 file. Simply add that directory here, in here, and you select the action play/stop or play overlap. I haven't experimented that much of this yet, or you could choose loop. And this is the output. This is where your audio will be heard. Now I'm using my Pro wireless headset, which also you guys are hearing from, so I gotta select that if I want both me and you to hear it. And you also have a button to switch profile. So let's say I want to switch profile here, and title switch profile, which gives the Stream Deck almost unlimited potential, you know. It's basically your own limits are your own. Your limits are your own creativity, is what I'm trying to say, and struggling at that. Now the profile is which ones it will jumps to. It says so on the bottom. Next profile jumps to the next profile in the list, or I can choose my default profile, like so. And I click on the Stream Deck itself, the switch profile button. And here we are, back in my default one. And create custom chat messages which will show up in chat. Let's say Discord username, for example, and you put in the message here. This is the message that will be delivered to the stream chat itself once you, of course, use YouTube. But I don't need that, I'm gonna configure it later. Now if you click on more actions down in the bottom left right corner, more actions, you've got a number of integrations you could install. The control center for Elgato, including the Elgato key lights and the voice mod. Now the voice mod is quite a fun little integration. I honestly really like it. And let's just say we're gonna have a few experiments with it. It's basically a voice changer. Right. Now we are recording from Streamlabs, as you can see. Now, if I were to push, let's say we go to... I also got the mute mic button, which mutes my microphone. And same stuff as the previous buttons. You select the title, mute mic, which I have, and this is the active image. And this image, as you see now, the black and gray one, is when the mic is actually muted. You got two options there. This is the active and this is the inactive. And if I want to transition to my end page, or let's say live chat. Now I'm pressing live chat button. And here we are. Now this is gonna come in real handy, so I don't have to exit the game itself in order to, for example, write in the chat. We can have pre-configured chat messages in the Stream Deck. And that's awfully handy. So in either case, and yeah, this is the integrations for the voice mod application or integration. I can press those buttons to activate or deactivate the voice changer and stuff. Yeah, I just gotta check if the voice change was active or not. I was kinda nervous there. This entire video has been with the Thanos voice, can you imagine? That would be annoying to listen to, I think. At least for a longer periods of time. So now if I, for example, were to end this stream, I will press go live button again. And then it will, because it's an on-off switch. Press it once, it's on, press it again, and it's off. Basic stuff. The same goes for the other record buttons and the source buttons. Activate / deactivate the source. Now, this is quite a basic tutorial. There are a lot more options which I have not yet checked out. So I can't go too much in depth since I don't have the knowledge to it. But in either case, this is the basic stuff. So I hope you guys all had some value of this this video, and I do hope it helps. Do let me know in the comments if you see me do something I could do better or different. Do let me know, and be sure to ask me questions. I will do my best to answer them, and I will see you later. Right. Good night.